Hey guys, hello everyone. Hi, hello, namaste, adab, sasyakal, assalamu alaikum, khamma gani and vanakkam to all of you. Welcome to today's class, and as you all know, this is your CBSE grade 9 and this is the first chapter that we are starting today, that is your rational and irrational number, and this is YouTube, this is on Vedantu 9th and 10th English, right? So this is the new session. I hope all of you will show us the same love which you have shown us on the previous channel. So let us start the class without wasting any more time. So, as you all know, that in this topic, this is a very easy topic and number system. So today we'll be discussing rational number and irrational number. Okay, so we'll see that what are the different types of numbers. Okay, so today we are discussing that what are the different types of numbers. That is the first part which we are going to deal in today's class. So before I start, let me tell you to all the students who are out there, till now you must be facing some or the other problems which I am going to list out till now, whether you are studying in any institute or in any other tuition center, wherever you are, you must have faced any one or more of these problems. For example, doubts. Sometimes your doubts are not taken care of because there are many students, teacher is not able to take it and there is no one else to take it. Then notes, you don't have the notes and the notes are not provided on time. Test and assignments, no regular tests are not there, so you are not feeling that much confident in your examination, because when you solve more and more tests and assignments, you feel more confident, right? Then competitive examinations, right? Suppose if you are preparing for your boards part, right? But suppose if the exam of NTSC is there, now you don't know from where you will go for that part, right? Because the same teacher is not going to teach you for NTSC as well. Okay, after that, choice of schedule, like sometimes you have to, like suppose because of some reason you went out of the town, so now you know that you will not be able to attend the classes wherever tuition you are going right now, so the teacher is not going to repeat everything for you, right? Those are the problems which you are facing, and the choice of language, obviously. Now all these problems are solved by Vedantu, because doubts we have personal teachers and the class teachers for that. Notes, every class notes will be provided to you. Regular tests and assignments are taken. The competition examination like NTSC, KVPY, Olympiad, all preparation also is being done at Vedantu. The schedule you can choose on your own. That means that if you are going outside, suppose due to some reason if you are not able to attend the class, you can watch the recording. Also, the many chapters, micro courses are also going on, so you can accordingly watch your preferable chapter, whatever chapter you want to study, that chapter you can go for that. And the choice of language, Hindi or English, whatever you are comfortable into, right? So you will be getting unlimited live classes. All micro and crash courses will be available to you. That means all the chapter specific courses as well as the crash courses will be available to you. Performance reports will be shared with you, and personalized attention for each and every student. All these will be available to you if you go to the link vdnt.in/ytpro, and the coupon code is GPEPRO. Gopal Paliwal, E stands for English. This is English channel, right? So GPEPRO. But don't think if this E is there, so only English. No. All the subjects will be covered in this subscription: maths, physics, chemistry, biology, SST, and your English. Everything will be covered in this subscription. Okay, so I'll tell you how to go for that part once. Let us start this part. So first thing, let us understand what are the different types of numbers we have. So first we'll start with the natural numbers, right? So natural numbers are the numbers which we used for counting, right? We never counted that there are 0 elephants in this room. We always start ki, okay, 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant. Okay, how many pens do I have? 1 pen, 2 pen, 3 pen, 4 pen. So these are the counting numbers, right? So that is why these are called natural numbers, because we can see them, right? They are very natural to us. How many bottles do I have? I have 1 bottle here right now. Correct. How many phones I have? I have 1 phone. How many pens? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pens over here. Correct. So these are natural numbers because they are used for counting. So the natural number means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, up to whatever you can go. Right. All those are called natural number. All those are called natural number. After that, there was something missing with the natural numbers, which I can observe. Suppose, for example, if I ask that, for example, let's say how many elephants are right now in my room? So there are no elephants at all. So that number is missing now, which will denote that there is nothing. So that nothing is denoted by 0. So when I add 0 into this natural number, this set becomes whole numbers. Now they are whole numbers. Now I have completed this. So the idea of 0 was vague to early humans. Why should we count nothing? Obviously. But here after represent numbers greater than 9. So we see, to represent 9 I wanted 10. 10 is what? 1 and 0, right? So somewhere this decimal system, the need of 0 was there. So nothing also you wanted a number for that. That is why we have 0. So in natural numbers, if you keep the 0 also in that, it will become whole numbers, right? After that, we felt that there is some numbers which we have still not explored. Now what are those numbers? So to understand that, the negative numbers were still not discovered yet. So how did they exist? They discovered the negative numbers. So to understand that, understand this part, this example, suppose you have A, B and C, right? A has rupees 50, B does not have anything, rupees 0. Nothing means what? Rupees 0, right? We are very clear with that. C also does not have anything with him right now. C also does not have anything, but he has to pay a loan of, let us say, rupees 100. C has to pay a loan of rupees 100. Right. Now if I ask you that who is the most poor among all of them, who is the poorest of them all? So obviously you will think, sir, A is the richest one, obviously. Now see, the idea comes here. That's the first thing. If there is no negative numbers, obviously B will be the most poor, or B and C both will be at the equal level, right? Because both does not have nothing. But by our common sense, we definitely know that C is more poorer than B, because C has a loan as well. C right now also does not have anything with him, but C has a loan to be paid of rupees 100, right? So from here you can understand that C is more poor. So there exists something which is less than 0. There exists something which is less than 0. There exists something which is less than having nothing. So that is, in this example, you can understand as a loan. A person has a money, a person does not have any money, and another person, he also does not have any money, but he has a loan as well. So that person will be the poorest of them all, right? So here you can say there are numbers which are less than 0. So these loan and all we represented by rupees negative. So C I will say has minus 100 rupees. C I will say has minus 100 rupees, right? So now what is the integers part? So देखो, first thing, if I talk about 0, 0 is neither positive nor negative. 0 is a neutral number. Okay, then write all the positive natural numbers. Natural number 1 is here. For every natural number there existed a negative of that natural number. So minus 1, for 2 minus 2, for 3 minus 3, for 4 minus 4, and so on. So this way it will go on and on. So all these numbers, if I combine all these numbers, what happened? If I combine all these numbers, I will say these are called integers, right? So you can see the story, right? Natural numbers are counting numbers, 0 was missing, 0 added becomes whole numbers, then negative numbers are there, so they became integers. After that comes the part of rational numbers. Okay, after that comes the part of rational number. I don't know how it is written over here. Okay, so after that comes the part of rational number. Now understand the definition of rational number, which is very important. First thing, if you will see that other than 1 and 2 there are some other number as well, right? For example, that you ordered a pizza. You were two friends, okay, and you ordered one pizza, right? Let's say this pizza with 8 slices. Now suppose two friends were there, A and B. Okay, so I'll say ki suppose A ate 3 pieces. A ate 3 pieces and B ate 5 pieces. So if I talk in terms of number of slices of the pizza, then you can say very well ki okay sir, A ate 3 slices, B ate 5 slices, right? B ate 5 slices and A ate 3 slices. Correct? But if I change my question and I tell me how much pizza does A eat? Okay, how much pizza does this person A eat? So अब देखो, you cannot say 3 pizzas. It is not. He has eaten some part of the pizza. He has eaten some part of the pizza. So I will say, sir, I can understand ki sir, there were total 8 pieces and he only ate 3 pieces out of it. And B, there were total 8 pieces, he ate 5 pieces out of it. So I can say A ate 3 by 8 pizza, B ate 5 by 8 pizza. So you saw that other than the integers, natural number and whole number, there are some numbers as well which are part of some whole. They are part of a whole, right? So those we called it in the fraction form. So from here we got the idea of the rational number. Now rational number is that all these numbers ना जो numbers which we were having till now, तो rational numbers क्या हो गया बेटा? Sorry, what are the rational numbers then? So rational numbers were the numbers which are written in the form of P by Q. Remember, the definition is very important. Rational numbers are numbers which are written in the form of P by Q, where first thing, P and Q are integers, okay, and option 2, Q is not equal to 0. For example, 1 by 2 minus 3 by 4 minus 7 by 19, okay, 18 by 5, 1, 2, they also comes under the category of rational number because 1 can be written as 1 by 1, 2 can be written as 2 by 1. Got it? So all the integers and all these fractions, we included them all. I got rational numbers. I got rational numbers. Got it? So after that, there was one more thing. What if I cannot write any number in the form of P by Q? So if I cannot represent, see, if I can represent a number in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0, they are rational. But if I can represent some number, which if I cannot represent something, okay, the numbers which cannot be represented in the form of P by Q, where number 1, P and Q are integers, and option 2, Q is not equal to 0. So if in this form I cannot represent any number, they are called irrational number. They are called irrational number. For example, root 2. Root 2 you cannot write it in P by Q form. Now there is a misconception for many students. They'll say ki sir, I can write it in P by Q form. It is root 2 upon 1. What is the mistake in that? The mistake is, okay, it is some numerator upon denominator form, but is it an integer? No, it is not an integer. So obviously you cannot write it in the form of P by Q, where P and Q both are integers. Got it? So root 2, root 3, root 5. Remember, root 4 is not irrational because root 4 inside the square root, if we have a perfect square, it will come out as a rational number. So root 4 is equal to 2. Got it? So this is the story of all the different types of numbers. So this is just a very beautiful mathematical story which I would like to tell to all of you. So this was the story of all the numbers and how we evolved from these numbers. Got it? So you can also understand it in this way, that first there is a small circle of natural number. In that if I add 0, I will get whole numbers. So all these whole numbers, remember this thing, all these under this, in if I say whole numbers, in that whole numbers all the natural numbers are already there. So I can say all the natural numbers are also whole numbers, but all whole numbers are not natural number because 0 is a whole number but not a natural number. Got it? Then comes integer. So I can say all natural numbers are integers, all whole numbers are integers, but or integers are not whole numbers, or all integers are not natural number because of this negative numbers, and 0 as well for in case of natural number. Okay, and then comes the rational number. So rational number contains everything. So under rational number you have natural number, whole numbers, integers, and all the fractions. That all combined will give you rational number. Okay, and there is one separate form also. There is one separate part, that is your irrational number, है ना? They are separate. So as I have told you that irrational number cannot be represented in the form of p by q for now, root 2, root 3 and all. So irrational number we have kept it separate. So these irrational number and rational number, if you combine both rational and irrational number, join them all together, pack them in a box. So that box you will name it real numbers. So you understood that real numbers is meaning is what? That means in real numbers we have rational as well as irrational number. We have, in case of real numbers are rational as well as irrational number. If you combine both the numbers, you will get real numbers, rational plus irrational. Got it? So that is your real number. So when I say real number, I meant both rational as well as irrational numbers. Got it? So real number is the biggest bag over here. Real number is the biggest bag over here. Correct? Sure. So I have told you real number means rational number plus irrational numbers. Okay, every real number is represented by a unique point on the number line. So if you remember, you were used to draw the number line, right? So every point on this number line will be represented by a real number. So that number can be rational, that can be irrational, but all the points on this line will be representing some or the other number. If I keep it 0, 1, 2, 3, and here -1, -2, -3 and so on. So all the points, any point you pick, here, 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 any point, all the points are representing some number or the other. Okay, and every point is representing a different number. Got it? Okay, now there's a method that suppose if you have to find out, if I give you two numbers, that is suppose A and B, and if I say tell me what number lies in between them, exactly in the middle. So in the middle you will get A plus B divided by 2. If you don't agree with me, so let us say one number is 3, other number is 5. Between 3 and 5 what exists? 3 plus 5 divided by 2, which is 4. 8 by 2 is what? 4. Right, so exactly between 3 and 5 there lies 4. There lies 4. So if you have to find out any one number in the middle, A plus B by 2 is the correct way. Two numbers are given. If I say what is the number lying in between them, so that is A plus B by 2. But I am going to teach you a very good method after that. These questions where you have to find out the numbers between two given rational numbers will be the easiest one. Okay, so let's look at some of the questions now. Now before I go for the questions part, those who are new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you are loving the content over here, right? So we have the first question. Is 0 a rational number? Can you write it in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0? So if you want to solve this question, I want you all to stop the video right over here, think about it and then see the solution, right? So is 0 a rational number? Yes. For a rational number, what do we need? For a rational number, we know a rational number is a number which is written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers. Remember? And Q should not be equal to 0. Is there anywhere I have written that P also should not be equal to 0? No. So 0 I can write as 0 by 1, or I can write as 0 by 2, or I can write as 0 by 3. Whatever ways I want to write, I can write it. Right? So I can say 0 is a rational number because it is in the form of P and Q. 0 is an integer, 1 is also an integer. P by Q form, Q is not equal to 0. Right? As simple as that. Okay. Next question. Find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. Dekho, one method is what? First find out one number. Dekho, one method is very lengthy. That is between 1 and 2. One number which you will be getting, which is 1 plus 2 divided by 2. That is 3 by 2. Right? So you got to know that between 1 and 2 there exists 3 by 2. Then find one number between 1 and 3 by 2. So here you will do 1 plus 3 by 2 whole divided by 2. Here 3 by 2 plus 2 whole divided by 2. So this is a very lengthy method. It will take a lot of time. Right? We are not here to waste our time. We are here to be smart. We are here to find out the shortcuts. So see, the easiest method to find out the numbers between any two rational numbers. So first thing, write them in the form of p by q. Okay. So I will talk to you about fractional form. You can write the number between them in the fractional form also, and then I will teach you about the decimal form also. Both I will teach. Okay, so fractional form mein beta 1 is 1 and here number is 2. Let us convert them in their fraction form. So it is 1 by 1, 2 by 1. Right. Now do one thing, multiply with 10 on both the sides. You can do that, right? If we do that, the number does not change. It is equivalent fraction. So 1 can be written as 10 by 10, 2 can be written as 20 by 10. Right. So between them, now you have 11 by 10, 12 by 10, 13 by 10, this way up to 14 by 10, 15 by 10, 16 by 10, up to 19 by 10. Right. So now you have total 9 numbers in between. You have total 9 numbers in between. Write any 5 you want. Write any 5 you want. Right. In decimal form, here you have 1, here you have 2. Obviously, yeah. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 up to 1.9. Again you have 9 numbers. Write any 5 you want. Easy. Easiest one. Right. So write any 5 numbers in between them. Okay. Let's go for the next question now. Next question. Find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Now again see how easy it will become. 3 by 5, 4 by 5. Simple. Multiply it with 10. Don't think much. Multiply it with 10. So it will become 30 by 50. It will become 40 by 50. It is again 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 only. So now I have 31 by 50, 32 by 50, 33 by 50 up to 39 by 50. So total 9 numbers you have. Write any 5 you want. See, so easy it is. The easiest tricks I am telling you. Right. So this is the easiest method. If you want suppose more than 9 numbers. For example, they told me write 50 numbers in between them. Write 50 numbers. So I'll say, okay sir, I have 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. You want 50 numbers? So instead of multiplying with 10, I'll multiply with 100. So 300 upon 500, 400 upon 500. So now 301 upon 500, 302 upon 500, 303 upon 500, up to 399 upon 500. So now there are 99 numbers in between them. Now in this way, if you will multiply with 1000, there will be 999 numbers. If you multiply it with 10,000, 9,999 numbers. So if in this way, the more bigger number you will multiply this numerator and denominator with, the more numbers you will see in between two rational numbers. So from here, remember this thing, that between two rational numbers, not only rational, irrational, anything, between two numbers, there lies infinite number between them. So between two rational numbers, there lies infinite numbers between them. Infinite numbers are lying in between them. Got it? So this is how easily it can be done. Okay, next question. True and false. Very good. So I want you all to pause the video over here and see whether you are able to get all the true and false correctly or not. Once you have answered for each and everything, then again switch on the video and see whether you got all correct or not, and let me know how many in question 4, how many of you got all correct. Okay, I want to know in the comment section. So are all the following statements true or false? Give reason for your answer. Okay, so let's see. First one, every whole number is a natural number. Can I say every whole number is a natural number? False. Why? Because 0 is a whole number but not a natural number. Obviously, this is the reason, right? Second part, every integer is a rational number. Yes, it is true. Why? Because if I have integer, suppose 1, and I am taking -1, 0, 2, -2. All these integers, I can write it in the form of p by q. and they are in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers, q is not equal to 0. So yes sir, they are rational numbers. Third, every rational number is an integer. Wrong. False. Why? Just take any one case, 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is it a rational number? I will say yes sir, p by q form. Is it an integer? No sir, it is not an integer. So every rational number is not an integer. Fourth one, every natural number is a whole number. True, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all these natural numbers are also whole numbers. So it is true. Fifth one, every integer is a whole number. Wrong. False. Why? -1 is an integer. Yes. Is it a whole number? Nope. Right? So it is wrong. Same way -2 is also not there. Then the last one, every rational number is a whole number. Every rational number is a whole number. False. Again, 1 by 2 is a rational number but not a whole number. So very easy. I want to know how many of you got all correct. Please let me know in the comment section. Okay, so this is the answer over here. Next question. Insert 16 rational numbers between 2.1 and 2.6. So again, two ways I will do it for you. Fraction form also you can do, decimal form also you can do. Now here you can see that first you need to convert them in the fractional form. So 2.1, we know it, right? 2.1 we can write it as 21 upon 10, and 2.6 I can write as 26 upon 10. So what you can do here, multiply this with 10 and 10, multiply this with 10 and 10. So you have got 210 upon 100, here 260 upon 100. So now from 211 by 100 to 212 upon 100 up to 259 upon 100 are the numbers in between them, right? Any 16 you want, right? Another part, suppose 2.1 is here, 2.6 is here. I can add one 0 at the end, no problem with that. 0 after the decimal gets over does not make any changes. So we have 2.10, 2.60. So I can say it is 2.11, 2.2, 2.12, 2.13, 2.14 up to 2.59. So you can write anything in the fractional form, in the decimal form, whatever suits you the best, you can do that. Correct? Let's move to the next question. This is your homework question. This question I have kept as a homework question for you all. Is pi a rational number? And you need to justify your answer. You have to give me the reason as your for your answer as well. Let me know what will be the answer for this question in the comment section below. Okay, I want to see how many of you have done it correct. Okay, beta. So this is all from my side. Again, visit the link vdnt.in/ytpro. After visiting the link, what you need to do, you need to select your target, that is your grade 9th, okay, CBSE 2021, and click on get subscription. After that, you will see there is a coupon code over here, right? Apply the coupon code GPEPRO. Apply the coupon code GPEPRO over here and you will get 15% off. 15% off on the subscription. Okay, you can choose from the 1 month, 3 month or 6 months, anything you like. If you ask me, I would say 1 month is too less. You might not learn a lot of things. 3 months or 6 months is a good deal. You can go with any one of them. Okay, it depends upon you. If you think that, sir, my basics are weak, stay with us for a longer time, I would suggest whatever requires, whatever suits your condition, right? So any part subscription, if you'll choose, apply the coupon code GPEPRO and you will get an instant discount of 15%. Got it? So this is the code, this is the link. Do not forget to check it out. And thank you so much once again, bacho, to come to the session. And I'll see you soon in some other class with the next topic. Till then, bye bye, Khuda Hafiz. I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like the video. Okay, chalo, bye bye.